The Saiyan Saga is the first saga from the hit series Dragonism Ball Z, where a Saiyajin named Rainbow Radish comes from Planet Vegetable to find his long-lost brother Carrot Top because of that one time when they were little and he stuck his dragon fist up his ass. And for the ultimate plot of revenge, Radish is going to unlawfully take his nephew to the park and put his fist up Gonan's ass. But Goku and Piccolo, not wanting Goten to have the first-hand experience of
Kermit the Frog,
go to rescue him. Upon coming into contact with the rich cracker, he reminds Goku that he will forever remember how he treated his asshole like he was making pizza and how he was not able to take a proper shit for years. Anytime he had to take a shit, it would just go straight through him like a hole in a grocery bag. The Frieza army had to specifically make a budget just for his pants. Go-Kart and Pickle Rick are wondering who Freezer is. No spoiling. Goku then grabs Rassit's tail, preparing to shove that up his ass. But Ray Tits tells Capybara that will go against the rules, that in order for it to count, he must shove his own body parts up his ass. Goat, caught off guard by the sudden rulebook. Raid Shadow Legends then retakes the upper fist. Gohan, seeing his uncle and father play cops and robbers without him, makes him upset, so he goes in and joins in on the police brutality. His uncle Radish is not a big fan of unconsensual family touching. Pikkon then prepares a bean to shove up both their asses. Karaoke grabs red licorice, preparing for the double penetration. Shit, nail missed. Now with 5 stars on him, Piccolo can't leave any witnesses, so he takes the youngling away with him to Fortnite to teach him how to hit that gritty. Being stuck between heaven and where all the Vegito Blue players reside, Goku takes the Rock and Slytherin Snake way to King Roach's place, where they will do all the drugs. No, the monkey and cricket are not hallucinations, Goku. They are real.
And the monkey knows everything.
Back on Earth, after looking at the moon, the young boy goes sicko mode and starts jujuing on that beat. But Piccolo, being a stan of the gritty, decides to blow up the moon in retaliation. Now, a few months later, 2 monkey warriors known as Vegetable Oil and Naple pull up on Earth, and Nappa immediately throws up a gang sign. This causes the gentrified city value to drop so much, it ceases to exist. They then pull up on Gonani, Piccolo, and Crippleton, saying this is our planet now. Naple then plants some green gadgets that have pocket pussies on top of their head. The rest of the Z-Side crew then pulls up just for Yanteloni over here to try to get some, but his came with the STD, Compact Urinary Massacre, or CUM for short. But Kriplin is deathly afraid of vaginas, so he dispatches the rest of them quickly. Nappa, seeing his pocket pussy collection go down the drain, goes after Tent to turn him into his new pocket pussy. Tien then tells Mime Jr. to use psychokinesis. Mime Jr. ignores his trainer's command, and wanting in his suffering, he goes and performs self-genocide. Tiananmen Square is upset at his favorite Pokemon dying. Tripod sends pyramid schemes directly at Naple Bottom Jeans, but Trigonometry forgot he was playing a Soul Link, so he dies if his Pokemon dies. Snapple T, upset at having his Air Frieza jumpsuit ruined, fires his laser at Gohan, but in order to protect the future gritty dancing prodigy, Piccolo takes the laser for the vine, but that's when Papa shows up with his power level over 69,069 and turns Nappa from a trick to a treat. After setting Nappa down gently, LeBron then grabs J.R. Smith and banishes him out of the league. But now it's time for the final showdown between Nepotism Baby versus the working class people. The 2 tax brackets clash off against each other when Veggie Sticks decides to kill the middle class with purple Kool-Aid. However, Kugo challenges Vegemite with the power blueberry Kool-Aid. However, it is no match for the overwhelming goatness of the grape flavor until Kugo uses the forbidden technique of mixing the Kool-Aid flavors as he adds strawberry to his drink to create a mixed berry Kool-Aid. With the mix complete, VeggieTales is unable to compete, but he managed to survive the 7 gates of diabetes. When then Sicko Mode turns on, which causes him to turn into King Kong. But Goku's unafraid, cause King Kong don't got shit on him. Afraid of the Planet of the Apes remix, Yamalama Ding Dong cuts the beat to Sicko Mode, which reverts vegetable oil back into Caesar. But to finish him off, Hango bounces the last pack of blue raspberry lemonade Kool-Aid to get him to the 8th gate of diabetes. Vegeta's initially suffers through the unfathomable amount of sugar, but managed to survive the 8th gate of diabetes, which certifies Vegeta's hood guard, wanting to finish off the middle class entirely, starting by getting rid of their offspring. But Vegan forgot to mute TikTok on his phone, which caused the young gritty dancing prodigy to hear Sicko Mode, which again made him have to get sturdy with the shits. But V-Card manages to barely get the little one off of TikTok to turn off Sicko Mode. Vegetable, barely able to survive the middle class uprising, crawls into his $15 billion masturbation pod to escape. Krillpin, not wanting any more self-entitled Nepo babies or Travis Scott concerts goes to end the concert and nepotism for good. When Carrot says no kickflip, Vegetable Truck is a Bills fan. He's already suffered enough. The Gatable gets back into the butt plug bead and heads back off into space, thinking it's going to be different this time in the playoffs, right? As the remaining survivors of the Z Fighters almost lost that 2v8 search and destroy match, but they didn't. But how in the flubberfuck are they going to get the rest of the cast back? And that concludes the Saiyan Saga.